I think Bach has been with me my entire life, my entire musical life, including musical and dance and choreographic life. Performing here with the company is a very unusual pleasure because we have the opportunity to come back to the source. The Castle of Köthen is very special because the composer Johann Sebastian Bach was a court musician here in Köthen. He was hired by the Prince Leopold, and maybe for the first time in his musical life, he was not required to write a lot of church music. A lot of the works that we know now that are very famous, like the first part of the Well-Tempered Clavier, the Brandenburg concerts, the famous violin Chaconne, were all written here. And I think in terms of the musical quality of his surroundings, this may have been the most successful period of his artistic life. Rachele Füting spent a lot of his childhood actually quite close to Köthen and later moved to New York. So Rachele wrote a violin piece in our ballet where a lot of the playing techniques that Bach used are being revisited. And so to combine those two composers together in a program made for a very interesting match. And it made it even more interesting than to take that music and bring it here. What really humans love about dancing is the human connection with another person. You know, you dance with another human for all kinds of reasons, to celebrate, for courtship, for joy. And so if you bring that into a performance context, what happens is that the dancers dance for one another, and then you have the audience around it, and then you have a space around it. And it's interesting to do that here in the Mirror Hall. At the time of writing of the Chaconne, Bach would often go with the entire court to other states. And in the year 1720, he was on such a trip. As he returned to Köthen, he was approached by his neighbors, I think, who told him that his wife had died 2 weeks prior. And there's a theory that maybe this larger-than-life, very intense piece of solo violin may have been a memorial piece for his wife. That was on my mind as well, choreographically, but maybe not in too literal a way. you should be able to find your own way through it. And one of these ways could take you very much into the direction of it being a memorial piece, but another way could take you very far from that. Back in the day, in Bach's time and later, inevitably must have happened in the Spiegelsaal a lot was dancing in the form of balls, of receptions, of public functions. And it's really thrilling for me to think of that maybe today is the beginning of there being more dancing again in this quite marvelous mirror hall.